Oakley. I'm not scared to say it. I'm the only Minnie in the city that I know of. Thank God. Monday to Friday. I've been coming here since 1985 when I came back to Moncton. Very nice people here. Very pleasant and polite. They'll help you if they can. If they can't, they'll say, sorry, I can't. But they are very polite people. Well, there's another one at Mountain Road in Dominion, but I don't like it as much as I like this one. All my friends are down at this end because I live down at this end. But I'd go up to that one if this one ever closed. They would probably go hungry.
A lot of people's got to come here too because they got to make both ends meet.
Yeah,
you know, they
but
haven't got
if this
the money.
place ever closed,
Yeah.
those, especially the homeless, they would have no place to go.
That's right.
And then they would go hungry.
Yeah, they starve.
Well, the welfare is only $525 a month.
$537.
They pay $537, and they pay $300 to $400 for their room. So they really don't have much money left to buy food. So I believe most of them come here. Because we run short of funds for food.
Yes, on $537, that does not give you much to live on. By the time you pay your bills and your rent and your groceries, you have, like you said, you have nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
We should be thankful we have the food bank.
We should be thankful we got the
I don't go to them very often, but I can go at least 2 months without going to a food bank. But I only go if I need it. That's it. Leave it for somebody else if you don't need it. Same as here, they're nice enough to get stuff out. A lot of people take it and then they waste it or they give it away. You don't want it. You don't take it. Leave it for somebody else.
leave it for the people that can use it.
Exactly. Like I'll take it because at the time I want it. And if I decide when I get home I don't want it, I'll give it to somebody else, like my landlord or a friend in the building. You help one, they're going to help you eventually. You can't be mean to people.
No. It's
So
helping
You
one
show
another.
respect.
The Common Front is working on, with the government, putting voices into the government that the people on income assistance should receive their income assistance if they want to go to work, to get them established and to have more funding. And the government's just not listening. They feel that the people should be getting more money. $537 is not enough for
it's
any
not.
human being.
It's not.
And that's the main thing. And the reason they come here, they like the social aspect of it because we know everybody today, but it's mostly because of money, the financial money.
Yes, and the cost of food keeps going up.
And the Common Front does do a survey every 3 months on the price of food and how much it goes up, and we send that into the government too. Anywhere from $300 to $400 for a room. That's only a room.
I pay $350 and I'm in a room.
$350s.
But I'm thankful because my heat, light, and cable is included. But what if you're in an apartment, like a bachelor apartment, and you have to pay your own heat, your own lights and everything?
That eats you
$537
money in
does
your
not cut
pocket.
it.
No.
The government should listen to us more. They should be giving us more to live on. But they don't.
Because most bachelors, if you end up having to pay your own heat and lights and everything, it comes over $550.
Yeah? And apartments nowadays, let's say you're paying $600 for a bachelor. A lot of places want first and last month's rent.
Exactly.
Where are you going to get that kind of money?
Plus damage deposit.
Well, yeah. You know, where are you going to get that kind of money? They can take it and put it in their pockets. They should take it out of their pockets and give it to us. More money to survive.
Exactly. That'd be the main thing right there.
Exactly. That's the top of the list is more money to survive.
Yeah.
They should take what they give us a month to live on. They should take that and try living on that a month themselves. See how
Yeah,
they manage it.
exactly.
Yes, and see, they like it.
You get into a rut when you're on $537, and if you do get a part-time job, you're only allowed to make $150, and then you start deducting it. And I think people like myself who is on a low income, fixed low income, and you've never worked for a while, it's scary.
It is.
So I believe the government should be supporting them to extend their money to them for at least 3 to 4 months, so that they can get confident in working with them.
Yes.
Thing is, also, there are some of us that aren't allowed to work.
I'm half blind and they consider me employable.
There you go.
Does that make any sense?
No, it doesn't.
And a lot of people don't want to work, because they figure, well, what's the use of working if they're going to take money away from us?
Yeah, that's another
What's the
good
use?
point.
Probably closer to 7.
I'd be happy with 6.
Yeah.
That would give us a little leeway.
See,
That
But
would be
I
a
think,
start.
I think like if you're going to pay, if you want an apartment, you're going to pay $525 for an apartment. A person needs at least $900 a month, at least, because if you have an apartment, you've got utilities to pay, and, unless it's included, but most times it's not.
Exactly.
But 900, I think, is because it's proven fact that seniors, once they turn 65, they get around $1,200 a month, and they are doing much better than when we were on the welfare.
I'm not.
But they are doing, they're finding it, they are
I'm not
doing
getting the
better.
amount you're saying, by far.
I was on 550, now I'm a senior, and I am living better than I was on 537, and I'm getting 11 something. But I mean, we're still in poverty.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm in subsidized housing, so if I was to pay an apartment, I'd have
I'm
to pay
trying to find
600-700.
something that's going to pay me a little, you know, so I can.
But it's hard to find something that has the hydro included.
Exactly.
We're paying 900.
there's not many landlords that will throw that in.
Exactly.
Because hydro is very high in cost. Very high. And the
Things
cable.
get worse.
Exactly. And it's going to keep getting worse until it gets better. Now, I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon.
I mean, you're pretty damn lucky if you can find one that will throw at least one or the other in.
Exactly.
When we did the survey of the food the last time, food is going up much more extensive than what our money is to feed us. The food prices are going up every 3 months. They go up.
Oh, it's like it.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous when you have to pay almost $6 for 2, if not 4 liters of milk.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I mean, how do they expect us to eat healthy if
They're going to keep raising the prices.
and we can't afford it?
Exactly.
Because they don't realize what we have to go through on a daily basis.
I'd like to see
Just to
them.
survive.
Exactly.
Well, they don't
Like
live
I
it the way
said.
they do.
In my opinion, the politicians should take what they give us to live on a month and try living on it a
That's
month
exactly
and see
right.
how
And then
they
they
how
know
they
if
can
it
manage.
gets-
They won't be able to do it because we can barely do it.
Exactly.
Exactly right.
A lot of them.
Same as the welfare. What they give us a month to live on, they should be taking that a month and trying to survive themselves. Pay their car bills that they have and mortgage and everything. They're not going to be able to do it.
That's why none of us own cars. That's why we take public transit.
That's why we don't own houses.
That's
Exactly.
right. And that's why we are where we are because of the system.